afternoon from downtown Indianapolis here at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. It's the NBA affiliates of the Indiana Pacers and the Los Angeles Lakers facing off for the second time in 2 days. Welcome into the Fieldhouse, everyone. I'm Kelsie Kasper, filling in for John Nolan alongside former Mad Ant Ron Howard. And Ron, these two teams actually faced off less than 24 hours ago up in Fort Wayne. South Bay taking that one 124-102. Before the Mad Ants, in just his second game with this team, NBA vet Elfrid Payton dropping 15 points along with 6 assists. Well, his role is going to be a little different. He got the start last night, but coming off the bench for Fort Wayne today. So let's take a look at the Mad Ants starting five as lineups are brought to you by Manchester University. Kendall Brown with the basket for Fort Wayne, but Huff in the paint, throwing it down. He's got the first 5 points of this one. Bit of a height difference there. Like I said, J. Huff listed as 7'1". He's got a good at least 4 inches, maybe even more on Jermaine Samuels Jr.
And Jermaine should be used to that.
Justin Anderson thought about the three, opts for the mid-range. He sinks that one. Heads out to Kendall Brown. 3-point shot good. And a timeout being called on the court. Fort Wayne able to take the lead in this one, 17-15, but Huff, 11 points so far in this one. We'll be back after this. The give and go, Anderson to Samuels. Somehow he gets that up and in. But Anderson, pass intended for York, throws it away. Fast break. Shaquille Harris. Lakers get this one within 4. Tevin Brown's 3, no good. Lakers look at the last look with under 10 to go here in the first quarter. McCoy at the top. Swider at the buzzer, drains it. Swider with some excitement to end the first quarter as the Lakers take the 31-25 lead in the first 12 minutes. We'll be back with the second after this. After the first quarter, South Bay Lakers lead 31-25. But first, head coach Tom Hankins for the Mad Ants. Today is his 100th game leading this program. He's the 5th coach ever to do so for the Mad Ants. And Ron, exactly 2 years ago today, he actually got his first win as Mad Ants head coach against the Rio Grande Valley team down in the bubble. Like I mentioned, it's its 3rd season here as a head coach of the Mad Ants. You don't see that too often. Head coaches in the G League, staying for a period of time as the ball gets stuck up there. How nice is it for a program and for players to have some sort of consistency with that coaching staff?
No, it's great for that as well as the community.
South Bay Lakers with the lead, but for the Mad Ants, Kendall Brown leading this team with 14 points. He's perfect from the floor, 6 for 6, and 2 of 2 from the 3-point line. The two-way player for this team, he's dealt with some injuries as of late, but he's starting to come back, starting to get more minutes, and doing it all still 19 years old.
Yeah.
A beautiful sunny afternoon here in downtown Indianapolis as the South Bay Lakers lead the Fort Wayne Mad Ants 63-49 halfway through this one. But for the Mad Ants, all their offense coming from one guy. It's two-way player Kendall Brown, near perfect from the field with 16 points in this one, Ron. Only the 5th coach in program history to do that. Steal by Queen, here he comes. Hammering it down is Traveling Queen. Gabe York taking his time. First 3 of the game, he drains it. Foul's going to be called on the Mad Ants, but a little bit of a run, a spark of energy from Fort Wayne here as they cut the deficit to just 11. When we come back, 3:19 to go in the 3rd. Payton out to Queen. He's going to take it, and he drains it. Stay hot, Traveling Queen. 6-point game, 2:30 to go. Traveling Queen now up to 15 points after only having 2 after the first half. Traveling Queen, bounce pass to Samuels, places it perfectly right in front of him.
No question, he's leading the charge.
Down to 5, off to TQ. That 3, and 1! Well, Traveling Queen only had 2 points at halftime in this one. He now has 21 as he has led this charge in this comeback to tie this game here in the fourth quarter. And Ron, when he's a guy who starts getting hot, there's not much a defense can do.
Like at all, because he's so athletic, can shoot it, can handle the basketball, as you see right now.
Example A.
Yeah, he can just make plays.
Anderson upset with that one.
Team's third.
Huff got called for the goaltend earlier. What do you think on that one?
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. That's all I'll say.
Lakers now with 7 blocks in this one. Jay Huff actually has the most blocks in a G League game this year with 7. He averages over 3.5 per game. And the Lakers benefit from it. Ron, this game has been completely turned around. This isn't the team that is the South Bay Lakers has seen for a game and a half the last 2 games.
Right.
Completely different. What do you think their impressions have been of the team that showed out in the last quarter and a half? Turnover here, Anderson. He'll take it himself and finishes it. Mad Ants lead. Jermaine Samuels sending a message. Traveling Queen, you see the passion on his face right there. Player of the game. 132 to 128. Traveling Queen with 35 points in this one. The most staggering thing, he only had 2 points at halftime, Ron.
Oh, man, he just unbelievable effort by the Mad Ants as a team, but way to lead by Traveling Queen the way he did in that third quarter and just decided he wasn't going to allow us to lose. He wasn't going to allow the team to play the way they were playing. He wasn't going to allow himself to only have 2 points in the first half, and he did something about it. Great team win. Great job by the Mad Ants.
Well, Traveling Queen capped off the game, 35 points for him, and this comeback team win. Big win in Indianapolis for the Mad Ants. They take down the South Bay Lakers 132-128. For Ron Howard, I'm Kelsie Kasper. Mad Ants win it in Indy over the Lakers.
Copyrighted broadcast of the NBA G League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA G League.